Hi, today I thought we'd look at some exercises which you can do with the Swiss ball, otherwise known as the stability ball. Most people have got one. Most people don't know actually what to do with it. They know that it's good for your core. They don't really know what they can do with it to actually work your core. So I thought we'd do 10 exercises. There's a minute each exercise. So that gives us time to get in position with the ball. It gives you time to perhaps have a little bit of a break. A minute may seem a little bit too long when you're first doing the exercises, but it gives you a break to come out of the position and back into it, should you need to. And you will get better as you get used to and work to using the ball. Now, it is called a stability ball, but by its very nature, it's an instability ball. So it's meant to send you in all sorts of directions. So before you do the exercises on the ball, do just check that you've got plenty of space around you. It's a bit of a health and safety check. Make sure there's no sharp or hard surfaces around in case you fall off the ball. It's been done before, so just be careful. So we're going to start 10 exercises. I'm going to run straight through them and I'll explain as I go. So I'll set my timer. We're starting with squats. So you will have done a warm-up before you start this exercise. So I want you to hold your ball, come down into your squat, lift the ball high, and then you're going to give me a side twist. I'm going to come to face you so that you can see it. So you're down into the squat, lift the ball over to the side. So we carry on alternating sides. One side, the other side. So I'm trying to keep space between my shoulders and my ears. I'm not letting one arm go to my ear. I'm imagining actually that I've got another ball at my waist and I'm twisting over the top of it. So I feel nice and tall and my stomach muscles are having to work quite hard. Your squat can be normal or it can be nice and deep. Up to you. Okay. Then we're going for a reverse lunge. We're alternating that reverse lunge. So, leg back, twist towards the leg that's in front. So I'm sending my left leg back, I'm twisting to the right. Now again, the ball is obviously not like a weight, but it is keeping the shoulders in a really nice position. So you can't, when you're twisting, you have to twist the whole of your torso. You're not just swinging your arms and you're keeping them at a really nice distance from each other. You can give me a little squeeze of the ball if you'd like, just to engage chest muscles and the muscles in your back. So we're aiming for 90-90 with the legs. Okay. Let's think about a plank now. So I want you to do a plank on the ball. Challenging move. Forearms are onto the ball. And up I am into plank position, okay? Now if that's enough, stay there. And when you need a break, you just drop your knees to the floor and then pick up where you left off. If you want a little bit more of a challenge, you can go for circles. Now I'm not moving my bottom as I circle. I'm circling clockwise, then I'm going to circle anti-clockwise. But there's nothing in my back and my bottom that's moving. I'm keeping my stomach muscles switched on. Again, if you need a break, you just bend your knees. Try and keep your stomach muscles engaged, but just have a little bit of a break. Lengthen, back into the circles. Okay. Keep that stomach muscle, those stomach muscles engaged the whole time. Lovely. We're going to carry on with the plank, but a slightly different plank position, okay? So you're going to roll over the ball and have your hands underneath your shoulders, okay? So we're in a nice plank position. and then I want you to tap the floor. Now, the position I'm in is a relatively easy position. If I want to make it harder, I send the ball further away, and then I tap, and I've got my feet on the ball. And that is a much harder position to maintain, and I'm looking at the timer to see how long I've got to keep that going for. And obviously, if that starts to get a little bit difficult, just walk your hands back to get a little bit more leg on the ball, and then carry on with the taps. But it is, again, a fairly tough exercise for a minute. Off the ball. Okay, so we're going to do the standard exercise that people do with a stability ball, but let's make sure we do it properly. So you're sitting slightly on the side of it, hands across, and I want you to tilt back down over the ball. Now the ball is not moving, I am moving. I might not be doing it correct. I'm not doing it correctly if you see the ball moving. Okay, so just adjust that position if it doesn't feel quite right, and roll down. So I'm keeping my hands across my chest as I go down, sending my arms forwards as I come up. Now as I go down, I'm keeping my chin as if I've got something under my chin. I'm not letting it go, and then I come back up. Okay. So we're going to lie down on the floor, and let's think about a bit of hamstring work. So this time my feet are on the ball. I want you to lift up. I want you to bring your heels to your bottom, really reach up, and then lower your bottom to the floor. Lift up, lengthen, and lower again. So we keep doing this as a circuit. So you lift, bring the feet in, really lift up, lower back down, lift, lower, and then bottom goes back to the floor. We just keep working through that and engaging hamstrings and bottom particularly, but obviously your core's working the whole time, and then lower back down again. Super. Let's go back over the top of the ball, and let's think about a press up. So I'm coming over, I want my shoulders over my hands. Now this start position, I've got my knees there, so I want you to give me a press up, and then I want you to curl the ball in towards you and carry on like that. So you curl in, back gets a nice stretch out there as you bring the knees in. Press up's not easy, but you are in a really nice position. Again, if that feels easy, you can move the ball a little bit further away. Press up, and then bring the knees in. But that is a much more challenging move, so adjust it depending on how your press up feels. It's the press up that's the most important thing. Okay, so I want you to come over the top of the ball, hands underneath your shoulders, and I want you to alternate arm and leg. Harder than it looks actually. Engage your stomach muscles, and then try and move one arm and one leg together. The ball is wanting to move to make you roll about the room, but you're resisting that with your stomach muscles. And imagine that I'm lengthening your arm and lengthening your leg. You're not working in your lower back, you're working in your stomach muscles. And it should feel quite challenging. If it doesn't feel challenging, you haven't got your weight distributed quite right. Okay, that same exercise but the other way around. So you're lying on the floor this time with the ball on your tummy, knees up, arms against the ball. I'm sending one leg long and the opposite arm long. So I'm going to alternate each time. Now this time, with the arm and the leg that are against the ball, I'm pressing into the ball. So I've got left arm, right leg, pressing into the ball. This time I've got right arm, left leg pressing into the ball. And that really switches on your stomach muscles, what it should do. Again, I want you to feel as you press, your stomach muscles switch on. Imagine me lengthening that arm and lengthening that leg. Okay, so let's put your legs on top of the ball now. Relax your legs, have your hands behind your head. We'll do some curl-ups, but your pelvis is in a really nice position. So I want you to simply curl up, back down again, bring your left knee in, curl your right armpit to your left knee, back to long legs, curl up, left armpit to right knee, and back again. So we follow through that sequence for the rest of the time. So enjoy the fact that the pelvis is in a really nice position for this exercise. Yes, you're having to keep the ball still, and that's not easy, but we're really thinking, not bringing your head up, thinking use your stomach muscles to get up there so that your head kind of goes heavy in your hands for those curl-ups. And then to relax, just let the ball go underneath your calves, hands by your sides, and just let the ball go side to side. It'll just release your back out a little bit, and that should feel quite pleasant. And you can actually stay there for as long as you like, just rolling side to side, lengthening into the waist, massaging your pelvis. Okay, I'll let you stay there, but I'll switch off now. Thank you.